Well, all the talk here at the Australian Open has been about the title showdown between Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. But Novak Djokovic looks determined to play spoiler, breezing into the third round. Madison Inglis saved the day for the locals. She's now our last woman standing, winning a 3-hour epic.
He's the king of the Australian Open, and in his 101st career win at Melbourne Park, Novak Djokovic is still making it look easy. The 38-year-old moving so well, qualifier Francesco Maestrelli couldn't help but applaud. The 10-time champion winning 6-3, 6-2, 6-2. The only downside, the absence of his children, with school taking priority over his pursuit of Grand Slam glory.
You know, my son wanted to come, but, you know, he wants to do everything in order to avoid the school, which is, you know...
World number 9 Madison Keys is locked in.
It's great.
Moving into the third round without dropping a set, revealing she's not feeling any extra pressure as defending champion.
No one can ever take that away from me, so whether or not I do repeat it, I still get to keep Daphne at home.
Qualifier Madison Inglis was pushed to her limits by German Laura Siegmund.
Yeah, that lovely touch again.
The home crowd lifting the Aussie over the line, emotions overflowing as the 28-year-old prevailed in a 3-set, 3-hour epic.
Madison Inglis shows the heart of a lion.
To be back in the third round of Australian Open, far out. I'm lost for words right now.
Her win, the highlight of a day to forget for Australia. Dane Sweeney dusted in straight sets by 8th seed Ben Shelton.
Ben Shelton sends a statement.
Rinky Hijikata and James Duckworth also booted from the men's draw. Wildcard Taylor Preston pushed 13th seed Linda Noskova to a third set, the Czech winning through 6-2, 4-6, 6-2. Patience was the key to Alex de Minaur's second round win, needing plenty of it to take down world number 90 Hamad Medjedovic in 4 sets.
The competition's only going to get tougher, and I'm ready for it. I'm up for the challenge.
Nicole Dunn, 9 News.
Well, huge challenge for Aussie James Duckworth tonight when he faces 2-time defending champion Jannik Sinner. I'm joined now by 9 commentator Elena Dokic. Even to you, Elena. This is a great matchup for an Aussie. Couldn't ask for a bigger or better stage.
Yeah, absolutely, especially for Duckworth, because he went through in 5 sets in his first round. He came back from 2 sets to 1 down, and now a date with Jannik Sinner. And he kind of said, I might ask to be on court 6 again because the crowd was amazing, but not against the world number 2 and 2-time champion. But what an opportunity to get out there on Rod Laver Arena night session, embrace it. Yes, it's going to be a very tough match for James, but this is what you dream about. You want to get out there against the best.
No doubt about that. We also get to see Naomi Osaka out there tonight. A lot of intrigue about the tennis and perhaps also what she might be wearing when she walks out.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe she'll wear the same outfit. Maybe she'll do something differently. But I really liked the tennis. Look, she was pushed in that first round, and at one stage in the third set, you really didn't know which way it was going to go, but she found a way to get through that match. That's what she did last year to get back in the top 20 and really make the US Open semi-final. So I love that she was able to get through that problem. So she's got a tough one against Sorana Castella, another big hitter as well. So I'm interested to see how that will go. But Naomi is the favourite to get through to the third round.
Thank you, Elena. We'll see you courtside.
Yeah, thank you.
Elena Dokic joining us here. Onto the footy now. Rabbitoh star Brandon Smith says he's given up alcohol and is a new person after spending a month in a rehab facility in the off-season. Smith telling the Buy Round podcast he sought treatment for mental health issues and alcohol addiction.
When I come out of the facility, you know, the whole thing was about re-identifying myself as a professional athlete. You know, I'm not Brandon Smith, the party boy. Like, I'm Brandon Smith, the rugby league player.
Smith is facing drugs and gambling charges in Queensland. Teammates are backing Lachlan Galvin to take his game to another level this year. The Bulldogs set to benefit from the Playmakers' first full pre-season at Belmore before they kick off 2026 in Las Vegas.
Slugging it out on the training paddock is usually the toughest part of an NRL player's summer, but not for new father of 2 Max King.
Everyone gives raps on how hard pre-season is. Well, pre-season's the easy part of my day, and then I head back and sort of go back into the battle zone at home.
The prop playing down his excitement for the Dogs' season opener in the US.
My poor wife didn't get the trip to Vegas, so she'll be battling out by herself, so we don't talk about it at home.
Big game experience and bumper crowds in 2025 has King believing the Bulldogs are ready for rugby league's most glamorous stage.
I know one thing Cameron's really big on is sort of enjoying the spectacle. It was great to be a part of a lot of big games last year, myself personally, but also team-wise.
New to the kennel, Sean O'Sullivan, who has been left in awe by Lachlan Galvin.
Of last year, outside looking in, I felt so bad for him. You know, he was getting hammered left to right, and then when you go meet him, he's just like breath of fresh air. He's a special kid.
And a special talent.
He's a freak. He's definitely going to get better, you know, every single year that he plays, and he's definitely nowhere near his ceiling.
The former Dolphin determined to prove he belongs in the Bulldogs starting side, taking aim at a reporter during today's press conference.
I think for me, you know, who knows where I can fit in. Hopefully I can prove you wrong too with that.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.
Well, after a mid-game run-in with Steve Smith last week, the Sixers have sensationally released Babar Azam on the eve of their Big Bash Challenger final, claiming he's returning to Pakistan for international duties. Sydney players are confident they'll avoid a repeat of their epic batting collapse in their last match.
Yeah, we stuffed it up a bit, but we don't want that to take away from you know, the game we want to play tomorrow night. And if it requires us to, you know, chase 190 or 200, we've got to play fearlessly. So there's no reason to go shy now.
The Sixers host the Hurricanes tomorrow night. They beat the Stars by 3 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method. The winner to face the Scorchers for the title on Sunday. England Vice-Captain Harry Brook has apologised to fans who travelled down under for their Losing Ashes campaign. Supporters were fuming after it was revealed Brook was punched by a bouncer outside a nightclub on the eve of a one-dayer on their tour of New Zealand.
They have every right to be annoyed. Like I said, I made a terrible mistake. I put myself in a situation which I shouldn't have done. Did it affect my cricket? I don't think so.
Brook denies the English team has a drinking culture, but admits the players have agreed to a curfew on their upcoming tour of Sri Lanka. And a strong morning for English clubs in the Champions League. Liverpool defeating Marseille 3-0 in France. Chelsea beating Paphos 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. And it was Newcastle downing PSV Eindhoven 3-0 at St James's Park. The victories keeping all 3 clubs inside the top 8 and on track to progress directly into the round of 16. Pete, the biggest of challenges for James Duckworth tonight up against Yannick Sinner. We'll see you right after the news.